Boris Johnson should abandon his delusions of grandeur. He is not the judge of whether Russia is a grand country or not. And if he wants to be on the side of international legality, start the investigation of British invasion in fact, the ICC has not even started investigating the problem of the civilian victims of Libya bombing. So there are plenty of things to be done in order to establish international legality.
He has called for demonstrations outside the Russian embassy in London. What do you say?
Well, this is quite inappropriate for a foreign secretary. He should respect the Vienna Convention. I mean, he should have diplomatic tools at his disposal. Writing funny verses are not going to do it if he's going to try to become a serious foreign secretary.
But he has said, and it's not just Britain, that they want to take a greater lead in trying to end these atrocities in Syria, which are verging on possible war crimes.
The lead probably is not going to work for the United Kingdom, given where it stands internationally. They need to be team players. You know, the French have tried to take a lead. Their lead lasted all of 48 hours before we had to veto their resolution. Taking a lead is not going to help.
You see the photographs of the children. You see the photographs of the hospital.
I do.
Do you yourself look at them?
I do.
The children.
I do. And this is a very. Well, first of all, if they somehow were affected by our military campaign, of course we regret it incredibly. And this is a heavy burden on our psyche and our soul if we are there and our military are fighting there. But this is what happens.
Is there any way to limit civilian casualties and still?
We are trying our best. We are trying to do our best. And our military have said repeatedly how careful they are about selecting,
it's
selecting targets.
Ambassador Churkin.
Well, Hanoi bombing was indiscriminate.
Well, but that doesn't justify it.
Yeah, no, I agree. But what tells you that this is indiscriminate? You know, they are hitting Nusra targets which are in the city, or like opposition groups who are associated with Nusra. I have not heard about any carpet bombing of eastern Aleppo. So if there is bombing and if some civilians are hurt, it's very bad feeling that we have. But this is what happens during war, and hopefully, cessation of hostilities could come into effect as quickly as possible. Hopefully.
Staffan de Mistura warned that if the present situation continues in East Aleppo, it will be destroyed by Christmas. Can you provide any assurances here that this situation, that you will change course, that there will not be the kind of bombardment that we're seeing?
We will need to change course. But as I look at TV footage, I think Aleppo, eastern Aleppo, has been destroyed already. You know, I see TV footage where I don't see a single intact building. All that happened before. Russia
because of
moved
Syrian
in.
and Russian bombardment.
No, come on, no. That kind of discussion, the destruction you can see on television, cannot be caused by a few days of bombardment. This war had been going on for over 5 years, and the destruction you see in Aleppo, in eastern Aleppo, western Aleppo, in some other cities is completely mind-boggling. And definitely it was not caused by Russia, because we have been there just a short period of time.
But you're continuing it.
Of course, because Nusra and ISIL continue to be there. And we agreed. That's very important to remember, that Nusra, in the Security Council resolutions, Nusra and ISIS need to be fought till they are defeated and destroyed. This is what we are trying to accomplish.
We live in unprecedented times, even to the point where, for the first time ever, the White House has accused a foreign country, Russia, of meddling in the US election. Do you confirm or deny those reports?
They have not produced any proof. This is what Americans do. This is new fashion in town. On various issues.
Just fashion?
This is what they do. They make all sorts of accusations without producing any proof. If they were seriously concerned about it, they would have produced some proof, or like approached us through various channels which are available, official channels, behind-the-scenes channels. They never approached us on anything. They make public accusations, I suppose.
But that is quite an accusation to make, Ambassador Churkin. You have US intelligence officials saying that the Democratic National Convention has been hacked, that the security in charge of the American elections has been hacked, and you say it's just a fashion?
They could have,
Why would they make those allegations if they weren't true?
Because it's fashionable now to accuse Russia. And because I suppose they think that it's an easy answer one of the two candidates can give to difficult questions which are being asked from time to time. Instead of responding to a question, the candidate can say, well, but in fact it's Russia which is behind the whole thing.